Hello, this is Dr. Kemp, Hammond Doc, down here in the shop working. Now, the project that I'm working on is a Leslie upper driver installation. We've already removed a Leslie upper driver that is suspect because of the serial number. Go back and look at the previous videos and you will see what I'm talking about. I'm about ready to install a newly rediaphragmed Atlas PD-60 driver. We've already evaluated that driver. If you check the previous video, you will see how I went about checking that out. And so here's the driver. Now I'm ready to connect it to this cable so that this plugs into the vintage crossover unit. So I'm going to connect it to this end. Alright? So here we go. So first thing I'm going to do is remove the ends here. This end. Cut it. And wire down there. This will allow me to easily, and let me put some light over here, a little lamp over here. It's always good to have light. And I have plenty of lamps, so no need to go without a lamp. In any of the work that I do, I keep plenty of lamps in my shop. Alright, so here's where I am. Let's bring you up. And shine the light on what I'm doing. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use green here, and this one has, okay, I can simply put this through here. Yeah, that'll work. So I just put the wire through the little space, and I like that to be longer, so I'm going to make it longer because I want to wrap that wire. I don't want it to loose at any point, so I'm making it long. See here? Then I can bring it up closer so you can see what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. Alright. So now my hand is in the way. Okay. Okay, here's the cord. Here's the cord. I'm going to slide this through the hole. Good. contact. And now I can take this wire, and the reason I cut it so long was so that I can take it and wind it around this unit. That's why I cut it so long. Because I want this to hold over time. Okay? Now, I will do the same thing to the other side. So I'll pan back a little bit, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut it a little longer. Then push it through. It needs to be just a little bit longer, so I can have a little bit more wire. Okay, so I'm enough now. Pull that wire on through. Okay, pull it through, take it and wrap it around this end. What I'm doing now, I'm ready to solder. So I'll be soldering each side. I want to make sure I get plenty of solder down inside of that joint there, as well as around the wire that's wrapped around this one. Okay, so that looks like a good solder. Get the light out of your eyes. So on this other side here, okay, so what I have now is a good solid connection. Let me move this. show this to you. This is one, and here's another connection. And now what I can do, let me blow it. See, then I have this little unit here, this little plastic that I can pull over this as soon as it cools off. And this little plastic I can pull over this as well to cover this metal part. Alright, I may have to squeeze it a little bit, but that's alright. I'll be able to cover it with that. Well, that takes care of this project, and basically all we'll need to do now is install this upper driver into the Leslie cabinet that I have sitting over here that Arrington is working on. Arrington is making sure the motors are ready to go in this cabinet. He's installing, I think he's installing the bottom motor now, and soon this cabinet will be ready to go. This Leslie 122 cabinet system will be ready. I think I have one more thing, or a couple things to do on the amplifier. I'll do that in the electronics shop. So I'll move the camera on into the electronics shop and let you see me do the work that I need to do on that amplifier there. And afterwards we'll be able to check this cabinet out, test out the Leslie, and it should be ready to go with this Hammond B3 organ, mint condition, living room mint condition, showroom condition B3 Hammond organ that I have, that I'm ready to put into a church. And I received a call this morning, and they're ready for a Hammond organ, and I'm ready to put the Hammond organ into the church. So I'm just putting the finishing touches on a Leslie to get it ready to go with this organ. And I believe I'm going to also connect a Hammond PR40 tone cabinet to this package, because I want to give them the ultimate package. So I'll do some things with this PR40 in upcoming videos as well. Okay, so until the future videos, this is Dr. Kemp Hammond Doc saying to you, have a peaceful and wonderful day. Goodbye.